Okay, this lesson is over graphing or recognizing graphs of linear inequalities. Okay, we've been working with linear equations all year. Okay, remember the slopes in front of the x and the y-intercepts at the end. Okay, the form y equals mx plus b. Okay, but next year you're going to be working with linear inequalities. So the only thing different is you're going to see an inequality symbol. Let's just take a look at some examples and I'll kind of talk about what's up there. Okay, if I wanted to show y equals x minus 2, okay, I would start with negative 2 on the y-axis because that's the y-intercept. My slope is 1, so I would go up 1 over 1. Okay, so I would just have a solid line right here where the dashed line is, or the dotted line. Okay, but if I want to show everything y less than x minus 2, I want to show everything below it. So I would want to shade everything below that line. And since I'm not including it, since it's just strictly less than, I want to have a dotted or dashed line there. It just kind of shows, it's kind of like the open circle versus the closed circle on a number line. Okay, if I wanted to show every number y that's less than or equal to x minus 2, okay, less than is below. Okay, but it could also include the points on the line itself. So we're going to use a solid line. Okay, if I wanted to show every number where y is greater than x minus 2, okay, I'm going to show everything above the line and not including it, so it would be a dotted or dashed line. Okay, if I want to show everything that's greater than or equal to x minus 2, I'm going to show everything above, shade everything above with a solid line. So this is just what the details up here. If you have a greater than symbol after the y, you're going to shade everything above with the dotted line. If you have greater than or equal to, you're going to show everything above, shade everything above it, including the line. So you would use a solid. Okay, less than is going to shade everything below with the dotted, and less than or equal to is shading everything below and including the line itself with a solid line. Okay, so again, you're going to get into a lot more detail in ninth grade, but I just wanted to have you practice some of these, see if you can kind of get the idea. So let's do a problem on the first problem on your digital lesson. So I want to be able to show what the inequality that's being graphed here is. So the first thing I want to do is look at my dotted line, dashed line, dotted line. Okay, and I want to find 2 points to find the slope. Any 2 points to find the slope. I'm just going to go from here to there. I'm going up 2 over 1. Okay, so my slope is 2 over 1, but let's make it as simple as we can. Make it a 2. Okay, click outside the box. They'll tell you if it's right. Okay, the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. It crosses at -4. Click outside the box. Okay, now I need to look at the line. Is this a dashed line or a dotted? Okay, it's dashed. So I'm just going to use the drop down. Okay, the shading. Is this showing above the line or below it? If you get mixed up on this, which I do sometimes, I like to kind of look at the y-axis. So look at the y-axis. Are the points, the shaded points, are they above on the y-axis or are they below on the y-axis? Okay, it's above. Okay, they're shading above the line, so use the drop down. Okay, so if they're showing you a dashed line and everything above, okay, that would mean you would want to use greater than, just greater than. Okay, not greater than or equal to, because that would be a solid. Okay, so you have the symbol. Okay, type in the inequality. Y greater than, slope goes in front of the x, and the -4 goes at the end. Okay, let me know if you have any questions at all.